You as well, man.
All right, man.
You as well, man. Peace, peace.
I got my son Christian.
Yeah, so let's get this now. Let's go back to this now. Let's continue. We don't let the bug continue on.
I don't want it.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto ground.
Right, so it says that the Jews are black onto the ground. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the first part that we're dealing with right now. That's just the basic part.
Right.
Go on, bro.
So Song of Solomon.
What I'm saying is it all about color? No, it's about the spirit. Because you got, like I said, you got Israelites that are scattered abroad that may look like the other nations. But if they believe in this truth, which most people can't believe in this anyway because it's too complicated to believe. And it's a spiritual thing. So if your spirit does not resonate with this truth, all right, then you're either a heathen or too earth.
Or you're dead. That's the whole point. You're dead.
Then you can
You
say
read
that
Romans
too.
7 verse 1 and didn't give the proper context of that scripture. You are dead.
No, but what
That's
I'm
why I
saying,
asked you,
bro.
before you got to where you got to, who were you?
What's that?
Before you were who you are now, who were you?
I was an African
You
American.
were just like anybody else.
Just like everybody else.
You were like anybody else. You mentioned the fact that if you mentioned the wrong Jesus Christ, right? He was talking about the gospel. What is the gospel? It's about the message of grace. None of us deserve to be saved. None of us. We were children of wrath. That's what the Bible says. Children of wrath. Okay, and I'm coming. So now, the thing I'm really getting like confuzzled with is you mix race. You mix the fact that it's about faith, it's about race, then it's about law. You've mixed all three things, embezzled it all together.
You're not understanding.
Hold on, I'm understanding. I
You know
very
what
much
it is?
understand this. I'm very much
Let's
understand this. I'm just combating what you're
Let's see
saying.
what they deal with that, man. What you saying, bro? What I'm saying is this, yeah. At the end of the listen, bro. This is
No,
about
bring
the
out scriptures
education.
because we need to debate scriptures here. But you're
This
telling
is
me about
not a
race.
personal thing. At the end of the day, bro, what I'm saying is this, right? If you're an Israelite through the spirit, I'm just make it basic, yeah. If you're an Israelite through the spirit, you could look like whoever you look like. White, you could look like a Hamite or whatever, right? If you're an Israelite, your biological setup, your spirit is going to resonate with what we're saying.
Okay.
Okay? If you're in the truth and you look like this brother here, you have to be an Israelite. You can't be a Hamite. Because the Hamite ain't going to get this. The Edomite ain't going to get this. Even our people, the 2/3 can't get this. You can't even get this. So how the hell can another nation get this? It's not going to work.
So who's other nation?
I'm talking about the actual other nations, brother, like the indigenous Africans, the Chinese, the Japanese.
So because they're Chinese and then
they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it.
Again, and I said to you, trace your race. Where'd you come from? You don't know. Where's your race? You don't know.
You do know.
You don't know a few back. No. You only know a few back.
I gotta
Go
stop
to the
you
very
there.
beginning. You don't know.
I gotta stop you there. I do know. No, you don't know, brother. You know it's you.
You couldn't tell me. I asked you. You couldn't
There's
tell
no
me.
we, it's you. Now what we're gonna do is this. Let's read the scriptures and then we're gonna get to the historical accounts of things. Because what you gotta understand, right? See, we know the records, right, on the Jews that went that suffered in 70 AD. Right, and we know exactly where they went after something in 70 AD.
Right.
Now, predominantly those people in West Africa today, which you're a part of, by the way, they survived. Right, there was 1 million of them that survived from Roman persecution, and they were scattered, they were dispersed all over the earth, and then they brought in pretty much some went to North Africa, some went to South, but the bulk of them went to West Africa, which is where you have Ghana, people of Sierra Leone, etc., etc. And that's why your people, I believe the Ashanti, if I'm correct, they practice circumcision. Why? Where did they get that from? They got because that's what their forefathers were doing when they were the Israelites.
I agree that.
Okay, well, not when they were the Israelites, when they had their customs. They said, let's get it right now.
So I said that great.
Yeah, that's
Because in Sierra Leone, a lot of them don't know the Israelites, but we have Israelite congregations now. All right, so many of them know, but they have a custom where you have to circumcise a child on the 8th day.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't know where that came from, but it's in the Bible, Leviticus 12.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so
I'm not disagreeing.
okay, look,
Disagree. So is circumcision what gets you into heaven?
bro. Listen, now you're being simple now.
No, the reason I'm doing that is because I'm confused by the way you're presenting it. I said to you, presented law, you presented race. And that's why I said there's a confusion.
You know what it is, right? You know what it is, yeah? You're not gonna get this thing. You know what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen is this: you're gonna have to get it back on the other side, all right? Because what we're saying right here, now the Lord might not have it the way you get it right now, but the Lord may have you get it later on. I don't know, all right? Oh, pretty much, yeah. But you never know because the Lord can have mercy on certain guys. But what I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, if you can't get this, bro, then it's a waste of time. Man. But let's read that.
Alright, and this is to you because all these other races, they hate us, man. Philippians 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And the reason why I read that, because your sticking point is that everyone could be saved, or other nations. Now, I used to believe that, but you found out today that you're an Israelite, all right? You should be jumping for joy. But the reason why you're not jumping for joy is because we've been beat down for too long, man. All right?
That's not why I'm not jumping for joy. I'm not jumping for joy. My spirit is grieved. You watch my videos about nation. That's how I feel right now. I'm grieved. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Do you know I'm pissed? Because when you are presenting it, I've not said about. I believe that. Listen, I've agreed with many points of you guys. I believe Jesus Christ came saved, but he didn't come. When I say he didn't come for everybody, he has the choice of who he's come for. I'm not screwed.
Okay, can I ask you a question? I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak, right? I'm gonna ask you a question. Can a pure-blooded Chinese Moabite become a Christian? Can they believe in God and be saved?
If God has called it, yes.
But okay, so if God has called them, right, and they perform the duties of what it says in the law, they would have to be Israelites again.
Why would they need to go to the law?
You know why? Because let's get Romans chapter 10. Because got it. Because in their spirit, whether they don't look like Israelites, they're gonna do the act of an Israelite because they're Israelites in the spirit. All right, by their father's side. Okay, but if he's a pure-blooded Chinese person,
He's not gonna do it.
He's not gonna do it because he's set up. No, listen, what I'm saying. Because they have their gods. They have their things that they worship. So they're not gonna worship this.
It doesn't matter what they worship. Do they get born again? Do they get
No,
the
they
Spirit of
cannot.
God?
No, they
if they got the
cannot.
Spirit of God in them, who are you to tell anybody? The Spirit of God is the one that's working. It's not you that's working.
What I'm saying is this.
Working in you.
What I'm saying is this, whether you understand or not. They're biologically are not set up to get this.
You are not biologically set up. The Bible says that you were a child of wrath. You didn't even love God. Nobody loved God. You were none of us who were seeking after God. No, because you're saying biological, and you're dealing with something that's spiritual. So how are you? No, let me finish. You're dealing with something that's biological.
You know what the word bio means? You know what the word bio means?
Let me finish. Listen, you're saying something about being biological.
Okay.
We're talking about something that is spiritual. I'm saying to you that if God wants to override that and choose somebody, you've got no say.
Yeah, he could do that.
That's what the Bible says.
But he's not doing it now, though.
And the Bible says,
But he's
don't
not
say no
doing it
can
right
go up.
now.
Don't say no can go down. You can't dictate anything.
He doesn't believe that we're the Israelites.
But that's all right. But that's fine.
He's trying to understand how do we believe that we're the Israelites.
But he has to be patient. We get there. But what I'm saying is this, right? I want to break down the word bio and spirit. The word bio means life. So what gives life to the body that we're in? Our spirit. Okay? I just wanted to bring that out, just to make that quite clear. But now what we're going to prove is why we're the Israelites. Because you don't believe that we're the Israelites. You don't believe you're an Israelite. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the curses and we're going to prove that if we can't see from
I don't
that.
have a problem with that. No, you have to explain that. I don't have a problem with that.
No, but you don't believe that we're
No,
Israelites.
what I'm saying to you is, how are you qualifying this? You're qualifying
You
this
know
on
what?
a biological basis. You don't know your full genealogy. You know.
Listen.
None of you
We've
do.
proven to you out of the Bible.
No.
The Bible
Your
is our
genealogy.
proof.
You don't know if you're from Egypt. You don't know.
Listen.
You don't know.
Listen. The Bible is our proof.
I know the Bible's your proof, but can you prove that you're not from Egypt?
No. Listen, we're proving you out of the Bible. We're showing you the color scriptures. Okay? That they're black.
Black is in what sense? You added melanated.
Melanated, man.
No, you added
Afros,
melanated.
man.
The Bible doesn't say
Afros.
melanated. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Where's black?
You added melanated. You just the reason why I said that.
Black? What's black?
Reason why I said that. Wait.
What's
Reason why I said
black?
that. Reason why I said that is because
What's black, man?
you made a distinction
What's black?
between almost like someone who's dark skinned and someone who's a Negro. You understand? You made that distinction, not me. When you made that distinction, I then said to you, okay, at what color is somebody now a Negro and someone else now dark skinned?
It's about seed lines.
Bro, it's either you're melanated or you're non-melanated.
So the average,
This describing a melanated people
Okay.
that have woolly hair.
Yep.
So who else could that be talking about other than us?
A race of black people.
Us.
A race of black
It's
people.
not
Us,
just black
sir.
people.
No, black people. Is that what you're saying? You're saying
Yeah,
us.
we're
Who's
not
us?
saying, but bro,
you're not qualifying this. That's what I'm trying to say.
But anybody could be called black. We're not. No, that's another thing you're not understanding. We don't qualify ourselves black. We're the Israelites. We've already
But
got
you're
that
qualifying
established.
Israelites by the fact that you are black.
Because
you went to the scriptures.
The reason why we say black so that people can understand what we're saying.
Do you understand that we're showing it to you out? That's why we're showing out of the Bible that we're talking.
Why do you think that is why do you think the prophets are describing themselves
as to be black,
Yeah.
meaning dark skin.
I've got no
Why do you
problem
think they're saying that?
I've got no problem with that. I said,
Why do you? I'm not asking.
I don't know why they're saying that. I don't know why they're saying that. Because it's only one or two
There must be a
places they say.
reason, right?
Probably,
So
yeah.
they
There
describe
must be because
themselves.
it's
Oh,
scripture.
you said they're describing
Yeah.
themselves as well. They're describing themselves.
Yeah, they are.
There you go.
Okay, so
You need to hear it. They're describing themselves.
And you know
They're
what it is
describing
too?
themselves as black, i.e.
And I haven't disputed that.
dark-skinned people.
I haven't disputed
But you're
that.
disputing the fact that we're saying that.
No,
It
I'm
says
just-
that in the scriptures.
I'm disputing the fact that you're I'm disputing the fact that you qualified yourself to be an Israelite, but the fact that you are black.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
About what the Bible said. We're qualifying on what the
Okay, so now, are you dark enough to be black?
My man, listen, I told you earlier before. listen, I told you
I'm asking
earlier
a serious
before.
question.
No, let's be real, let's be real.
What's a serious question?
I told you before, it's about color to a certain people, it ain't all about color. I said that.
And then when I'm using the color, you're
All right, so
not
now
agreeing with what I'm saying.
let's read this, man. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna just say, look, man, you're not gonna get this. Let's get Isaiah 6.
I get it. I'm just counteracting what you're saying. Sorry. Apologies, sir. Apologies. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Yeah, somebody give me Isaiah 6.
Counteracting what you're saying. I don't agree.
It's about that time.
I don't agree.
Isaiah 6. 6 and 9.
I did see some light over there too. I did see something. Yeah, somebody get me Isaiah 6. We're gonna see the deal, man.
Isaiah chapter 6, verse what?
Yeah, start from verse 9.
Isaiah
Get me
chapter
Romans 11
6.
as well, man.
Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9.
Yeah.
And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Right.
See ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat,
Yep.
and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
Right. Keep going.
Right? Verse 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be waste, without inhabitant.
Right. So in other words, our people, the majority of our people that can't get this word, because the thing with it is, right, I'm not taking it personally, right? I'm dealing with as well
As a Christian, I'm counteracting.
But at the same time, right? At the same time, we know in the future, in terms of prophecy, we're gonna be out here. The prophets are gonna be out here bringing out the truth, and you're gonna have the majority of our people. You're gonna try to break it down to them because it says, "Hear ye indeed, but understand not." Okay, make their ears heavy that they not hear, and make their eyes shut so they don't see. Because ultimately, the Most High, just to be blunt with you here, the Most High don't want everybody to be saved. The Lord don't want all of Israel to be saved. He's only dealing with 144,000. So if you're a part of, no, listen, let me finish.
144,000.
So if you're a part of the 144,000,
None of you are gonna make it.
Listen. If you're a part of 144,000, you're gonna receive this truth. You're gonna see it clearly on what this is talking about.
Bro, there's more than 144,000 people who are saved, man, bro. That's
Yeah, but that's
Saved from what though?
He's right.
let's get Revelation 1 and 44. But he's not gonna be a part of that because he can't see it. He's not seeing it. So if you ain't seeing it, then you ain't gonna make it. It's either you see
context of scripture is not to
what
what
we're
we're
saying.
talking about.
It's either you see what the men of the Lord are saying, and if you don't see it, you're gonna be destroyed.
What's the
That's
spiritual
it.
song?
Huh?
144. What's the spiritual song?
Listen, bro. Listen,
don't have
man. I'm not. Listen.
Let me get this.
This is 144. I have a spiritual song of Moses. What's your song?
John chapter
He's choosing
17.
the song right now.
This is the truth. Yeah.
You've been listening to the song for the past how many hours, man?
This is a song.
You haven't been listening.
Quite nasty. Yeah.
All right, piped on to you.
You've been singing a different song.
Let me get this. John chapter 17, verse 7. Now they have known all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee, for I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me.
Exactly.
And they have received them,
Right.
and have known surely that I came out from thee.
Right.
And they have believed that thou didst send me.
Right.
I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
And that world is of Israel. So the Lord ain't dealing with all of Israel right now. That's why he can't get it. Not to disrespect his brother, but it's true, he can't get it.
What's the song?
You know what I'm saying? You can't get the song. We're singing you the song right
That's
now.
not the song. The song
You can't
it
get
specifies what the song is.
You can't get
And it's a lot of
the song. The song is
My
the truth
friend,
that we're bringing to you.
I'ma
Let's
leave
get
it at
Romans
that.
11.
Okay, Flo, that's what.
And it says, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou gavest me.
That's who the Lord is dealing with ultimately at the end of the day.
I said that in the wrong. Yeah.
Right, like you said earlier before. Go on.
Okay, and it says,
For they are thine, and all mine are thine,
Right.
and thine are mine, and I am glorified.
So the men that are able to see what we're talking about, because we learned this from our elders, right? And we see it clearly. So we gotta be a part of the Lord's elect. But if you can't see it, you ain't a part of the elect. Okay, now we're gonna get Romans 11. Romans 11 says the same thing.
I'm still waiting for the song.
Before you, brother. Go on, bro.
I'm still waiting for the
So
song.
Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which is seeking for. But the election have obtained it. And the rest were
And
blinded.
the rest were blinded. Like this guy, he's blinded. Go on,
Fantastic.
brother.
Put my face on there that I'm blinded, please. Let
Verse
them see
8.
me.
According as it is written, the Most High giveth them the spirit of slumber.
Right, he's in the spirit of slumber. Go on.
Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear.
What is Paul quoting? Paul quoting is the book. What is the Old Testament? He's quoting from. Go on. Isaiah 6.
Unto this day.
Unto this very day, which is what is it? August the
10th.
August the 10th, 2019, the year of Quran. He's blinded. Yeah, go on, bro.
Romans chapter 9 verse 27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel.
Right.
Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall
Shall
be
return,
saved.
and that's the bottom line. Go on, bro.
Matthew 13 verse 16. For blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear.
Yep.
For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see,
Right.
and have not seen them,
Yep.
and to hear those things which
ye
ye
have
hear,
heard. Yep.
and have not heard them.
Exactly. So the men that you see standing before you, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're watching us from YouTube, or whether you're watching us in the flesh, the reason why we're teaching this message because this is something that the Lord wanted us to get. He chose us to get this truth, and we're ordained and preordained unto salvation. But those that can't receive it, which is our people, the 2,000, and let's get Zechariah 14. That you're gonna have in the future. You see, what you don't understand as well, there's gonna become a nuclear war that's gonna happen.
Right, that's right.
You said I don't understand that. What are you talking about? Like, I'm just
Bro,
dead
listen,
that chat,
listen,
man.
I'm just
Like, I don't understand. I understand. Bro, lie, man. You're drunk now, bro, man.
My man.
Even me, I'm tired of you, bro. Lie, man. You come in disturbing. No, you were doing my thing. Stop, man. Stop.
And this guy right here,
Even me, no, you don't. Even me, I was
he
tired
can
of
stand
you.
right there if he wants to. He's a prime example of what we're saying. This guy here, he can't make it. He's not going to be saved. And he's going to
I
be
don't
a
agree
slave
with that.
as well.
That one, if you want to talk about that,
He's
talk about
going to
that.
be
I
a
don't
slave.
agree
He's
with
going to be a slave. It's fine.
Do you know who I
I don't
am?
agree with
Do you want to tell you who I am? The Michael the Angel.
No, bro. Nah, even me, I can't agree with that one. I can't get on that bus, man. That bus, I can't get on.
me.
Bro, it's alright. It's okay, man. Chill.
I want to talk about Jesus. Can I stay with you?
I'm gonna walk and talk with you. Yeah, I'll walk and talk with you. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll walk with you.
Go on, bro. It's the Muslims are not supposed to drink. You have a drunk Muslim right here. Go on.
Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is it's going to be a nuclear war, which most people, do know. Okay. And what's going to happen is we're gonna survive the nuclear war. We're going to be beamed up, which that's probably going to go over a lot of heads. We're going to be beamed up into the chariots, and I'm talking about those that were given this word for salvation, and those that don't have the word of salvation, which is what we have, they're going to just die and be destroyed, and then get it back all over again. All right, and then we'll see this guy in the kingdom, and we'll see eye to eye all over again. But right now, he's an enemy to the truth, and he's going to be destroyed, man.
Put my face on there that I'm an enemy of truth because me, I'm coming. You know where I'm coming, bro. When I get the scriptures ready.
Yeah, he be
But
put
that,
out.
fam, listen, what you're preaching, yeah, I haven't said anything all day about what you're preaching. It's error.
So with that, man, we're going to
I
close
haven't said
out.
anything the
We're
whole
going to
day.
give all
I'm gonna
praises.
Yahweh,
And that's what we're going to put it as that, man. We're going to close out. Shalom.